Welcome back to my channel. My name is Elin and I mostly talk about books or book related stuff. And today I thought I would do a little book haul. If you follow me, you will know that I recently went to London and I visited a lot of bookshops and did some book shopping, but in that video I did not talk about the books I actually bought or brought back to Norway. I will link to my travel vlog in the description box below so that you're gonna go and have a look if you should be interested in seeing some nice bookshops and also maybe some other nice London things. It was a wonderful trip and I kind of miss it already. I used to go to London quite a lot previously. I don't anymore. I met my partner a few years back, and since my partner is Irish and from Ireland, I tend to go back to Ireland a lot more now rather than London, but I hope it will not take 3 years until next time. I was supposed to go to London 2 years back and then, well, you know what happened, and that was the reason why I haven't been there since then. Well, I've been to England once since then, or not since 2 years ago, but since I was in London 3 years ago, or almost 3 years ago. I think I was there in July 2018, and I was in England for Easter in 2019 for the Easter con, but I don't think I've been since because I've been to Ireland for various reasons. That being said, it's now time to go into the books that I brought with me back to Norway. And I thought I would start with the books that I got from Book Crossing. That means the books were free, but I tried to have this rule for myself that I will have to let go as many books as I can take in. I brought 2 books and that meant I could bring back 2 books. The first book I got was Mrs. England by Stacey Halls. As you can see in my travel vlog, I started reading this book on the train to the airport when I was going home. I finished a book on the tube. Therefore, I was able to start a new book. I started this, which is not really anything like I expected it at first. When I first saw it, I thought it maybe might be a chick lit book because of the picture on the front. It looks a little bit like chick lit E, in my opinion. It wasn't chick lit at all. It's a little bit of a mystery, like a gothic mystery sort of thing. It has a really nice airy feeling to it, like gothic vibe, and I really enjoyed that. It's also a historic novel, so a really enjoyable read in my opinion, and I read a chunk of it at the airport because I had so much time to kill at the airport. I didn't finish it until yesterday. I did read some on Saturday, but I was really tired, and then I had a little bit left that I read yesterday. Next book that I got at the Book Crossing meetup, I have not read yet. I was thinking I would read it for the summer because it looks like a really nice summer read. And it's this book, Summer the Cornish Cafe by Philippa Ashley. And it says it's the perfect read for fans of Lucy Diamond, Liz Fenwick and Poldark. I have not read Poldark and I haven't really seen the TV series either. Poldark is probably something I would like to read. I think it'll be like a really nice summer read. The next books are books I got at Scoop Books, and that means they are second-hand. I was surprised by the condition of the books because they don't really look as if they've been read. They look brand new. Even so, I got them for like half price. The first book I picked up was The Lath of Heaven by Ursula Le Guin. Ursula Le Guin is an author I really like. I haven't read this and I don't really know a lot about it, but it is a science fiction classic and it's of the series which is SF Masterworks, which are a collection of science fiction books that are supposed to be classics and masterwork. I don't know a lot about this, but I kind of like the cover. It's kind of dark-ish in a way. The next book I picked up was actually one I picked up last minute when I was like at the cashier to pay, because it was standing on the side there looking at me. I have seen that there is a TV series of this book. As usual, I want to read the book before I watch the TV series. And that is The Queen's Gambit by Walter Tevis. It looks like a really interesting read. I guess I will read this in hopefully not too long. It of course has the TV series front. I normally don't really like that, but when it's secondhand and it looks unread, of course I'm going to grab it, pay half price. Then I went to Gaze the Word, which is an LGBTQ plus bookshop, so the next two books will be LGBTQ plus. I am probably going to save them for a Queer Lit Readathon. I think they will be nice additions to that if any of them will line up with the theme. It might happen. This is a book I have been eyeing since I first heard of it, and it's Genderqueer by Maja Kobabe. I don't know a whole lot about it, but I know people who have read it and I've heard only good things. This is graphic autobiography. Seems like a really interesting read and I'm looking forward to it. I also like the illustrations. So looking forward to reading that at some point. The next book, I must admit, it caught my eye because of the cover, and it's called Life as a Unicorn. This is also non-fiction, it's an autobiography. The undertitle is A Journey from Shame to Pride and Everything in Between by Amro Al-Qadi. Also looks like a very interesting read, so I'm looking forward to reading that as well. That really wraps up this video. I probably would have bought more books if it wasn't for other things, if I had had more time, if I wasn't so tired when I was in London. It's not a bad haul, and I am hoping to buy some more books at a later point, and maybe I should just try and get some more books on my shelf read before I actually buy more books. Famous last words. I have nothing more to say today, so I will see you in my next video. Bye.